Thank you for tuning into the Phillip Scott Show. My name is Danielle DeVita and I am a proud contributor. I have a video here where a woman said that people need to mind their business and stop worrying about why some women choose to have children before marriage. I'm going to go ahead and roll that clip.
There is nothing I hate more than a woman who judges another woman for having a child before they get married. I truly hate it, because why is it that you're making that your business? Mind your own business. You know what I realize too is the miserable married woman and the miserable single people them are the people who they not forget ring want come past them judging upon a woman who choose to have a child before they get married. You will have some woman who will go through the worst in them relationship, but as soon as them hear woman say, oh, them have a child before getting married, is that them want one up them. Well, me make sure to me get married first for me have pitney. Okay, and you want a cookie? To be able to get married and be a part of a union is very beautiful. But to be honest, marriage is not for everybody, to be honest, if you want to just put it out there. Because the truth is, people can change, and if a relationship is going to work out, it's just going to work out. But don't come past your judgment upon me because I chose to have a child before I got married. Don't do it, because someone who know have some big door that she's not also need to take care of first. Like, you know, like, no, for real, I'm being honest when I say that. It has to be it is the miserable woman that try to nitpick other people relationship. Like, you know, them not want to focus on what they are going to for them also. That's why them quick for judge women who, you know, decide to have a child before marriage. Someone who want pass judgment upon a woman, someone who only get ring because they're not big demand for the ring. And them get the ring and get married to and just to shut it up and them out of rather them own a thing. So mind your business.
And to be honest, I think that's just the problem. So many people are minding their own business. They're not caring about others. And again, we're talking about people within our community. We sometimes have this individualistic mindset and not a community and unity mindset. So we don't care what's happening with the other person. And that's why a lot of people are in situations that they're in, because we're here to get ours and we're not trying to build other people up. Now, there's many different scenarios of why someone will have a child and not be married. And one of her responses was the guy could change. I also hear when people say, well, men will cheat. So what's the point of getting married if, you know, they're going to cheat and leave you? And like she said, he's going to change and be a different person. Well, if we go with that logic, then we might as well say the same thing when it comes to dating, because all those reasons that women say, including her reason, is the same reason why then you probably shouldn't date. People can change on you. They can flip the script. They can cheat on you. They can leave you hanging. And these aren't valid reasons of why you shouldn't get married, but having a child is not necessarily a reason why you should get married. You should get married because, one, you need to have the mindset, because marriage takes a lot of time and effort. And if you don't want to apply that time, then no, you should not get married. But what I do think that people don't realize is it takes more time and energy to have a child with someone over getting married. So if you're saying this guy can flip the script on you, you don't want to have to deal with him. Having a child means you are bonded with him. Even if you just cut him off, when you see that child, you see him. So I'm not understanding why people say marriage is such a big commitment. I'd rather have a baby, or having a baby is fine, but I'm not trying to get married and no one should try to force me to get married. It's a bigger commitment to have a child, because at least with marriage, legally you can cut ties and move on with your life. With a child, that child is with you forever. Even if he's not necessarily in the child's life or in your life, there's still a bond there that you created. You created a life with another person rather than just dated them or got married to them. So I think people are thinking having a child is lesser of an issue or lesser of a thing than it is to get married. Now, I think that if you were saying this person is not husband material, let's just say, for, choice of words, he's not the guy to get married to, then why give him your cookie? Because that is something special as well. That's a prized possession, and any man should not have access to that. Let's flip the script. If you're a man and you say, I do not want to marry this woman, this is not wife material, then why give her your seed? Why give her something that she has access to, the bloodline, right? And people think that their cookie, their seed, their womb is not as important as it is marriage. And marriage is something big. It is important. I've been married for over 14 years, and it takes a lot of effort. Marriage is not cut out for those who are selfish and those who don't want to put in the effort, and those who don't, have the mindset of, I just want you, I don't need you, right? Kind of mindset. And that's because in a way it's kind of like you don't see the value in it. It's just, oh, I want it, I don't need it. And when you tend to need something, like you want something so bad, you need it so bad, you add value to it. So again, when people are saying, I don't want marriage, marriage is not for me, marriage is not for you, in a way, if you have a child, it's almost like you're saying, having his last name is not for me, but having his child is for me. That kind of sounds like what you're saying. I'm not into having a marriage. I'm not into having his last name. I'm not into having a ring, but I am into giving my womb over to someone who's not worth it. And so this is not to bash single women. This is to say, hey, we don't want to have the mindset of saying my womb is not of value, but having your last name, the marriage, that's more valuable than that. And we just need to understand that it's not enough just to say you're married, have a ring on your finger. It is important to be married to the right person, where that person and you is going to reciprocate that effort to blossom into a beautiful relationship. It is important that a child has both healthy parents in their lives. So if you're saying the guy that I created this child with wasn't healthy, then really the issue is, how do I find someone who is healthy, who is whole, who is a person that not only do I see sharing a life with, I also see having a child with. So what she said, it is her business. Well, she put it on social media, so now she made it everyone's business, which is why I'm talking about it. And we should want to, as a community, to uplift others, to have enough self-worth to let them know that if you don't want me, then you can't have my womb. You can't have access to my body, my time, or anything like that. That's part of self-respect. You always tell me what you think in the video, both men and women. If you're single, a single mom or not, go ahead and put in your comments in below. Tell us, do you think we should just mind our business, don't care what you do, move on with our life, and allow you to, do you, right? And not care about other people within our own communities. And when I say our communities, I mean the Black community. Tell me your thoughts. Thanks for tuning in to the Phillip Scott Show. I'm Danielle DeVita. Take care.